Hi everyone, it's Gina from Gina K Designs and welcome back to another 5-minute cards video. Today I'm going to show you the wax paper embossing technique and I'm going to make a fun curved rainbow card. To begin, I'm using some wax paper that I was able to get at my local grocery store. Now you shouldn't use parchment paper for this because parchment doesn't have wax. Make sure you get a brand of wax paper. I'm going to start by cutting a piece of wax paper down to the size of a quarter sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So this piece of wax paper measures 4 1/4 by 5.5. I'm going to place the wax paper inside the Gina K Designs Happy Hearts embossing folder. And I'm going to put that onto my platform and then use my embossing plate for my Spellbinders die cutting machine. Now once that's done, I'm going to pick this piece of paper out of here. I'm using my craft pick just to loosen it a little bit, and you can see all of those cute little hearts. This is going to give a really fun crinkled look, but you're going to see all of the hearts. Now I have a piece of cardstock, and then I'm placing the wax paper down, and then another piece of cardstock on top. This is going to give me a 2-for-1 because there's wax on both sides of the wax paper. And then I'm ironing this just with a standard household iron. I don't have any water in it, and I have it set to the hottest temperature. Now I'm taking the bottom plate off here, the bottom piece off, and then I am just peeling that wax paper off, and that gives me 2 different variations of this design. I'm going to do a little bit of ink blending on each of these to show you the difference between the 2 designs. One is the positive and one is the negative, but they're both very cute. And with the wax paper, it doesn't really matter too much, but it does give you an option to look at both of them and see which one you want to use for your project. But both of them look great. They're just adorable. And so you can see up close here the 2 different patterns. And I'm just going to pick the one that's a little bit bolder. Now I'm going to finish up my rainbow, and I'm going to just keep wrapping color in a circular, kind of curved pattern around this cardstock. So my first color there that I used was Red Hot, and then I went to Tangerine Twist. Now I'm using Wild Dandelion, and for Wild Dandelion, make sure you use a real heavy hand because it is a light pattern. So give it a little extra color. For my green, I'm using Lucky Clover, and of course you can substitute any reds, oranges, yellows, or greens for these colors. And then once I have all that Lucky Clover down, I'm adding some Turquoise Sea. Now if you want to go more traditional, you can use powder blue or a different blue. And then I just had a little purple left on my brush, a little wild lilac left, so I'm just finishing up there with that. Now I cut that rainbow down to 3.5 inches by 4 3/4 inches and mounted it onto a black piece that measured 3 5/8 of an inch by 4 7/8 of an inch. I have a hello die cut out here, and that is just going to get popped on the card with a little Connect glue. Now here I have a finished card, and you can see I added some disco ball sequins to add a little bit of sparkle, and inside I stamped "The world is a better place because of you," and that's from the All About You mini stamp set. Well, I hope you enjoyed this fun embossing technique with wax paper, and I hope you'll give it a try. Stay tuned to my channel for more 5-minute card videos and more Stampin' Chat live videos too. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you again real soon.